Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 19 career mode here today on the channel. Welcome to Saving Burnley. Welcome back to the Saving series, guys. A full series of career mode in one video with an emphasis of being ruthless in the transfer market, in our tactics, and trying to win as much silverware as quick as possible. In today's video, we're going to play 5 or 6 matches or so against the top English sides, against teams in the Europa League, and with the main objective trying to win that all on ultimate difficulty. So, if you like the sound of Saving Burnley, feel free to leave a video a like or a dislike, I guess, if you don't like Burnley. And yeah, let me know in the comment section down below further saving career modes you would like me to do. Now, when I first started this career mode up, I had a bit of an issue. In real life, Burnley this season did qualify for the Europa League. However, when I loaded things up, they weren't in it. I think it's sort of a glitch, or maybe that FIFA can't implement teams that go through on the knockout round. I'm not entirely sure. So, in the Europa League, in this career mode, we have Real Betis, AC Milan, and Deportivo there, of course. So, we've been drawn into the Europa League. The main objective for this series is trying to win as much silverware as possible. So, if we could have a good FA Cup run, maybe Carabao Cup, it's definitely doable. I think the Premier League might be a little bit too much of a stretch. However, we do have £60 million in the bank. I really want to go for the Europa League. So, our first major signing is Gylfi Sigursson. The former Tottenham Hotspur man and Everton has made the decision to join me at Burnley for £25 million. He's worth 20, so we spend a little bit more, but we're going to be putting him into the attacking midfield role. We're going to be building the team around him, unlike at Everton. Made the decision to go out and splash the cash on Juan Mata for £15 million, which I think is an absolute bargain, if I do say so myself. He's worth 18.5. He is 30 years of age, but I only plan on maybe doing 1-2 seasons with Burnley, so in the grand scheme of things, I still think that's a very good buy. We don't need to buy a youngster that can last us 5 seasons, you know what I'm saying? Also, Juan Mata is Premier League proven, and has played for the likes of Chelsea and Manchester United. I did sell Ashley Barnes to Bologna for £10 million, as I do have a lot of strikers at the club already, Peter Crouch being one of the new additions, and I didn't feel like I need him. I made the decision to go out and splash the cash on the Spurs right back, Kieran Trippier. He's currently worth a little bit over £19 million, but that's what we spent on him. Now, funnily enough, some of you he's worth 16, but some of you may or may not know that Kieran Trippier is actually a former Burnley player, even Manchester City former player, so it wouldn't be surprising if he joins Manchester City in the future at some point. Also made the decision to go out and splash the cash on a new left-sided, I'm going to play him on the left more than the right, Jesse Lingard. He's currently worth £21.5 million, and we managed to pick him up on a bargain for 22. Also brought back the Burnley defender Michael Caine, who left to join Everton as well. We've sort of raided the Everton pantry, if you will, and we brought in a lot of former Manchester United players as well. So, I've spent my £60 million. I feel like I strengthened this Burnley squad enough. I've kept the sort of stoic defence. The thing is with Burnley have an amazing amount of goalkeepers as well. If you're a young goalkeeper in English football, you'd be likely to go to Burnley because you've got the likes of Tom Heaton, there's Pope there as well. Like, you'd learn, going there, you might not get much game time, but you just learn so much experience from them. So we're going to be playing a 4-3-3 attack. Lingard, Wood, Mata, the New Zealander up top. We have Sigursson, Defoe, Goodmanson, and we've also got Kieran Trippier, Tarkowski, Michael Keane, Taylor, and Tom Heaton in goal. On the bench, we have Crouch, Walters, Lemon, and... Lemon? Lemon? Oh my God. Aaron Lennon. Oh, he kind of looks like a bit of a lemon, doesn't he? It's late. in Australia. I do apologise. But here are the 5 signings that we've brought to Burnley. We've strengthened our defence, and we've also brought in some good attacking players as well. But here is the man, the myth, the legend, Peter Crouch, 37 years of age. He's going to be getting a run in the squad this season. We do have our opening debut match against Southampton. So here are our transfers, our comings and goings. You're most welcome to pause and have a look at everyone going out. We did sell Jack Cork, Hendricks as well, Westwood. We did send Lingard out as well. So welcome to the first match of today's episode, today's video against Southampton. No matches have been played. This is the time now to stamp our authority on the league and our ambitions, of course. So, let's get stuck right in. It's still a little far away before we get some Europa League action though, but that'll be starting a little bit later in the calendar, the group stages. Rightio then, let's get stuck into Southampton here today. And they're going to be trying to push for maybe, I don't know, mid-table finish, let's say. So here is the squad, same we're playing before. Wood is going to be playing up top for us, the New Zealander, the Kiwi. And then we have Mata on the right and Jesse Lingard on the left, flanking there. Also, sort of like the second pick for Manchester United, so they're going to get a lot of game time here this season at Burnley. Okay guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to the first match of today's video in Saving Burnley. We're going to be facing Southampton here today on the south coast on ultimate difficulty. It is currently pissing down with rain at the Saints. And we have a chance to pick up our first 3 points away. Let's see who Southampton are playing after a small sort of window into transfer negotiations. So they've got Antonio up front, the former West Ham man, along with Danny Ings. So a very potent and venomous top 2. Vestergaard, Bertrand, Højbjerg as well, Ward-Prowse and Lamina. Bertrand receives the ball over the top only as far as our defence. Gylfi Sigursson finds his Icelandic counterpart there. Højbjerg intercepts. Antonio and Ings. And Antonio gets the shot away. Højbjerg, the Great Dane. Southampton pressing on the attack. They're in the box. Cut it out! Tom Heaton, the former Manchester United player, lets in the goal. It's Højbjerg, the Dane, to make it 1-0 just before the 27th in the piss-pouring rain on the south coast of England. Fuck. Defoe finds Gylfi Sigurdsson. Straight at McCarthy. Burnley. Wood turns his man. And it's just over the bar. Jesse Lingard. Wood. Come on, Burnley. Oh, Lingard puts it wide. Jesse Lingard. Gylfi Sigurdsson. He is awesome in that attacking midfield position if he's just played there all the time. Juan Mata breaking away. Juan Mata! Never fear, Juan Mata is here! How many Spaniards does it take to change a light bulb, guys? Here's a joke. Juan Mata! It makes it 1-1 just before the 54th. And brings us back from this, I would say, nearly sure defeat. 54. We're not playing very well, especially in this first half. Maybe in the second we can push on. Good on you, Juan Mata. Højbjerg and Ward-Prowse is doing me in the midfield here. Come on. Go, go, go. Hold the ball well, lads. Yes. Oh my god, Burnley. Lingard back at it again. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Defoe. Alright, it's time to make some substitutions as the ball comes flying out. Okay, so we've got a couple of options here. Let's bring on Lennon. Let's bring on Brady. And let's chuck Peter Crouch up top. Tom Heaton with the ball out. And that's it. She's all over Red Rover. The full-time whistle has blown. We have drawn our first match in the Premier League in the piss-pouring rain. 1-1 on the South Coast. It's our first match. I'm still learning the squads. We didn't lose, which is good, but I would have liked to start off our campaign with a win, but also the rain didn't help as well. But everyone got their debut, so at least that's off their back. Okay, guys, we've spent £94 million with Burnley, and we've had to let go 55. Ben Chilwell's gone to Marseille. Milinkovic-Savic has joined Chelsea as well. Benzema and Rakitic have joined Liverpool. And Newcastle United have spent £70 million worth of players. Who would have thought Mark Ashley would be breaking their so-called war chest there? That's crazy. Lascelles have signed for Cardiff as well. So it looks like the Premier League has nearly spent a total of £300,000 of players, and it's shot up to 430 there. Whose head is... Why is there a massive forehead on the bottom left here? What the hell? That's FIFA 19 glitching out there for you. Now he's gone back to the bottom left. Why is it doing that? I am playing on PC, by the way. Ben Mee has received a transfer fee. If I got a massive fee for him, I might let him go, seeing we've already got Michael Keane back. And Tarkowski, oh, there's no way in hell I'm going to be selling Brady. He's a very good player, playing essentially like a left wing-back role for me. Very good on the left-hand side, sort of as a winger capacity, and very good going backward as well as a full-back. But Milinkovic-Savic there, signing for £78.9 million. It's quite significant. Crystal Palace here, coming in for the Icelandic pairing, which is doing very well for me. The Brady offer was rejected, and we can push on now into our season with the transfer window slamming shut. That's it. We've got to make do now. Okay, guys, welcome to the fourth match of the Premier League. We've skipped a little bit ahead. Burnley are currently in fourth place. Chelsea are leading the pack. Juan Mata is currently the top goal scorer here. We're currently sitting on 7 points after 3 games played, and we're going to be hosting Manchester United at Turf Moor. Okay, guys, welcome to Turf Moor. I love the stadium in FIFA and in real life. You can see the town of Burnley in the distance. It looks really good on camera, especially when you watch it on the Premier League, on the telly and stuff. So we're going to be facing Manchester United here today. I did watch this fixture in real life, but I can't remember off the top of my head the score. It's been a while ago now. Was it 2-1 to United? I have a feeling Martial scored on that sort of right, left-hand side for United. But regardless, a pretty big rivalry between the two squads. Burnley and United are quite close regionally. So let's get stuck into them. So not playing a fully fighting fit squad. Munier, Piera, Tieth Chong, Sanchez, Rashford, no Romelu Lukaku or Paul Pogba for now. Kieran Trippier intercepts, fires against Juan Mata and Jesse Lingard facing their former side. Lingard on the left, holding back Tieth Chong. Defoe. Come on, Burnley. Burnley still holding it up in the box well. Trippier puts it in the box to Wood! And it's at the back post. It's Jesse Lingard celebrating against his former side. It's 1-0 for Burnley at Turf Moor just before the 29th there. Wood did most of the work there, curling his body around, getting a crazy shot off at David De Gea. But it's Jesse Lingard, the poacher, the small Englishman, at the back post, out-headers Tieth Chong, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is furious. 1-0 for Burnley. Come on. Luke Shaw on the ball. Trippier holding it out here. Puts it in the box. Matic gets the shot at Tom Heaton. Juan Mata breaking away. Never fear, Juan Mata is here. Oh! And Wood should have scored that. You gotta be more clinical, you Kiwi bastard. Chong. Keane. Sigursson. I can't feed it quite into Juan Mata. Taylor with a dominating header there. And we've created a counter-attack. Lingard, can he go back-to-back? Can he score the double, the number 2 at Burnley? Mata! Oh, whips David De Gea there. Man, it is all one-way traffic. Burnley are blitzkrieging through. And it's 2-0. It's Wood to score an absolute cracker. Puts his laces through it and celebrates with Peter Crouch. They have a fantastic relationship at Burnley now. It's 2-0 after the 60th minute there. What a goal from Chris Wood. Sensational scenes at Turf Moor. The number 9 beats David De Gea under the left chicken wing. 2 goals in the Premier League season. Come on, Burnley. Sigursson holds up the ball well. Crouch. Lingard! It's 3-0. Manchester United have capitulated. And it's Jesse Lingard to do the Millie Rock at Turf Moor. Who would have thought that was going to happen when you loaded up this video? But it has. 3-0. Jesse Lingard scores his 3rd goal of the campaign. And that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. We've claimed a 3-0 victory here today against United. Come on. We need to steal as many points against the top squads as we can. Okay, guys. Welcome to the 3rd match of today's video. We face Liverpool at Turf Moor. We're currently sitting in 2nd of the Premier League with 16 games played. We sit on 35 points. Manchester City are ahead on 40. Everton are in 3rd with 31. Crystal Palace in 4th after getting halfway through the season. How crazy is that? But not as crazy as Liverpool. They've only won 2 games in the Premier League this season, drawing 11. They sit out of the top 12. That's bonkers. And we're doing quite well in the Carabao Cup as well. We've reached the semis, so hopefully we can push on and do the business. We've progressed to the round of 32 in the Europa League, becoming 2nd in our group. Unsurprisingly, Milan in Group F didn't qualify. So let's get stuck into Liverpool here today. If we can get points, especially wins, against what I would conceive as sort of the top 4, top 5 Premier League squads, we're going to nearly certainly claim a European spot. Okay, guys, welcome to the 3rd match of today's video. We face Liverpool at Turf Moor. We're coming off a good run on form. Notably, our biggest win at Turf Moor this season was 3-0 against Manchester United. So, if we can beat the Liverpudlians here today, gain the 3 points, that would be fantastic. Terrific, if I do say. But I would claim a draw, to be honest. We are facing Liverpool at the end of the day. So, they've made the decision to splash the cash and bring in Karim Benzema. In real life, I probably wouldn't even like that signing, to be honest. I feel like it would sort of kill the fluidity, the attack. I feel like he'd be very much like, even though I love Benzema, he's a world-class player, I feel like he'd sort of fall into that Benteke trap. What's this? No way they're going to dish out a yellow 2 minutes in. Lingard with a free kick in a dangerous area. Oh, Defoe with the scissor kick. Wood puts it on a plate for Jesse Lingard. He has been so in form, playing in and out, week in and out. He's not getting outpicked by Martial or Rashford or Sanchez. Lingard. Back again. Lingard with the roulette. Puts it on a plate. But Virgil van Dijk bombs it north. Sigursson. Hits it. Not sweet. Oh, here we go. One matter. Bury this. It's one matter. He leathers it. In the 49th minute there, put on a plate for Chris Wood. It's one matter. The Manchester United and Chelsea reject. He has found a new home at Burnley, at Turf Moor. 1-0. We lead Liverpool here. Juan Mata scoring his 7th goal of the Premier League on the right wing. Man, the delivery of Juan Mata this season has just been awesome. No, Benzema. 70 minutes have been played now. Liverpool still relentlessly on the attack. Ox, Mane, Robertson. Tom Heaton, man, you got to be doing better than that. I know you're only 79, 80 rated or so, but come on. We don't deserve to be drawing this match. We have dominated Liverpool here today. Robertson. 91 minutes have been played. Rakitic. Mane. The last attack of the night. It must be 2 minutes of extra time. Mane puts it in the box to Benzema! Oh my days. Unbelievable scenes here at Turf Moor. Have we just been rocked? And that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. We've undeservedly here bottled it. Unbelievable. 2-1 loss against Liverpool. That's a fucking joke. Okay, guys, welcome to May in Season 1 of our campaign. We have won the Carabao Cup final against Unai Emery's Arsenal. 2-1. We have won our first piece of silverware against Arsenal. So, let's get back to the Premier League. So, after 37 games played, we sit first atop the Premier League. And the last match of the season here today will decide if Burnley or Tottenham Hotspur claim the Premier League in our first season. Manchester City in third. Manchester United in fourth. Huddersfield, Brighton and Cardiff are going to get relegated. Arsenal finished in 8th. And Liverpool are very far behind as well. So, let's get stuck into Arsenal here today, who sit in 8th. Okay, guys. Welcome to the clinch pin. The moment you've been waiting for. A real challenge here today against Arsenal. Now, it'd be an interesting case study in real life. Would Arsenal allow Burnley to win? Like, sort of allow them to score the goals? If it stopped Spurs winning their first Premier League title. I reckon they probably would, you know. You never know. But we currently sit in first. If we draw here today, we win the Premier League. If we win, we seal it. But if we lose it to Tottenham Hotspur. We've won our first piece of silverware over Arsenal already in the Carabao Cup. But we've had a very tipsy-turbsy, upside-down sort of season. We went and beat Manchester United 3-0. But we did have sort of a season where we could lose 2-1 at home to Liverpool. It's not sort of as clean cut as it was, you could say. But we start off the match here today scoring 1-0 over Arsenal just before the 26th minute there to start things off and running. It's not even sort of a high, it's sort of like a mid-range sort of Premier League table. Some of them go to 100 points, 90. I think I've won the Premier League before on like 65 points. 79, we went the distance, the other teams didn't, and Jesse Lingard scoring his 14th goal there of the season. Arsenal on the attack. Lacazette in the box. Michael Keane bombs it out and saves. Ozil. Torreira. Lazari. Ozil holding up the ball well. Puts it at the back post to Lacazette. It's ping pong, but Torreira, the Uruguayan, makes it 1-1. We can make do with a draw in this match, but we can't lose. Lazari, Ozil, Pope being rotated for Tom Heaton now as he's higher rated, but Ozil out of nowhere makes it 2-1. Have we been robbed here today of Burnley's Premier League title? Ozil. It's time to make some substitutions. My team is exhausted this year, going deep into the Europa League and our cup runs, winning the Carabao Cup, of course. Lennon, Peter Crouch, coming fresh off the bench. Kieran Trippier. Sigursson hits the post there. Socrates bombs it out for the Gunners. Aubameyang. El Neni. Ozil are just going for it now, firing at Pope. Mustafi wins the header. It's just to the far right. Sigursson. Lingard breaking away now on the counter-attack. Can he make it 2-2 and save the Premier League? It's a deflection, but it's still a nice save. Sigursson wins the header. Peter Crouch rises to the occasion. But that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. We have lost here today against Arsenal. However, as you can see, the celebrations are continuing. Tottenham Hotspur, being called up from the other stadium, have lost their match and thrown away their win. So even though we capitulated in the final match of the season 2-1 against Arsenal, we managed to scrape Burnley's first and historic Premier League title in the early 2000s, since the early 2000s. So 2-1 was the scoreline, but we've gone and done the double. Now we need to look ahead and focus. Yes, you might have guessed it, we have made it all the way to the Europa League final here today. We're going to have a chance for Burnley to win their first piece of European silverware. We have a chance to do a treble, not the treble because we didn't win the FA Cup or the Champions League, but we have a chance to do a treble here, winning the Premier League, the English Premier League. Okay guys, welcome to the moment you've all been waiting for, the Europa League final against Inter Milan. We have officially been claimed and crowned champions of England, the Championes. So let's see, after one full season with Burnley, how well we did. We managed to progress in the semis against AS Monaco. We managed to beat Hoffenheim in the quarters, Roma in the round of 16, and Red Bull Leipzig in the round of 22. We finished second in our Europa League group stage group. We have won the Premier League by a measly 2 points over Tottenham Hotspur. Man City in third, United in fourth. Brighton, Huddersfield getting relegated there, of course. And Liverpool ending in a shocking ninth. Now, the FA Cup was an absolute shambles this season. We managed to beat an unlikely semi-finalist, Preston, who managed to make it all the way to the final. But Leicester and Derby finished in the semis as well, which is crazy. So, this season with Burnley, we have claimed 3 pieces of silverware. We have won the Premier League, we have won the Carabao Cup, we have won the FA Cup. I don't think I've done that in a saving series for quite some time. And now we have a chance here today to win, potentially, Burnley's first piece of European silverware ever. Obviously, we have a chance to do a quadruple, not the quadruple, as of course, we're not in the Champions League, but we have a night away on the European continent. We face Inter Milan here today. Now, we've got to watch out for them. They have the likes of Icardi, Ivan Perisic, a very strong squad. But it looks like, we're going to be hosted at the Emirates. Oh, okay, so even though it's a European match, we've got a bit of an advantage playing at Arsenal down in London. So, Nangolan, Stefan de Vrij, Handanovic, Icardi, Ivan Perisic, a very strong Inter Milan squad. Sergio Roberto there as well. Nangolan, Icardi. Alrighty, let's get stuck into Inter Milan. The ball comes in! It's Ivan Perisic to make it 1-0 just before the 7th minute. And is it already out of our grasp? Lingard can't quite win the header. Perisic on the counter-attack. Juan Mata trying to cut back. Inter Milan. What is this, man? Nick Pope is having an absolute mare. 2-0 before the 14th minute there. Inter Milan are on fire. Sigursson. Wood. Defoe breaking away. Asamoah clears. Lingard, Defoe. On the attack, it's Goodmanson to make it 2-1 just before the 21st minute there. The Icelandic international brings it back for Burnley. And, well, it's early enough to not be too much of a consolation goal, but it's not a good sign conceding 2 goals very early on. Wood. Sigurdsson. Jesse Lingard cut back. Finish it! It's gone out of play. Sigursson. Wood can't get the shot away. Ivan Perisic and Asamoah dominating me on the left-hand side there. What is this? Inter Milan make it 3-1. They are just converting every chance they get. And Nick Pope, man, what are you doing? Perisic, back at it again. What a ball to Keita. And Nick Pope finally gets a good save. Icardi nearly scores. Wood, waiting for Burnley's support. Gylfi Sigursson, 65 minutes have been played. Cuts, finds Wood! It's Wood, the Kiwi, to make it 3-2. Can we come back into this match? Come on, Burnley. This is where dreams are made on the European theatre. Come on, 3-2 down. Will we win our first Europa League? Our first piece of European silverware. Chris Wood scoring his 5th goal in the Europa League. Defoe waiting for the run of Jesse Lingard to come. He pushes forward. Jesse Lingard, the former Manchester United player, beats one. Beats two. Finds Wood. And the header's poor. Relentless Jesse Lingard. He's back at it again. Trying to create something for the squad. Sigursson turns his man. Puts it on a play. It's Goodmanson to put it into the crowd. Let's make some substitutions. My team is exhausted now. Bring on Peter Crouch. Imagine if he scores the winner. Lennon there and Brady coming off the bench. The last ball coming in. Crouch! Oh, he won the header there. But that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. Unfortunately, guys, the other team will be up on the podium here today. We made it all the way to the Europa League final against Inter Milan, and Burnley crash out 3-2. So, unfortunately, on that note, guys, unfortunately, it is time to end the Saving Burnley video here today. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've had playing as Burnley. I've had a blast. Burnley are a very strong squad. They've got it's a fun career mode to do. I really do recommend it. They've got a very strong defensive line. If you bring in a couple of flair players and attacking midfielder, you can have a lot of fun. So after one full season, one full series with Burnley, I feel like I've won enough silverware to say we saved them, even though we didn't claim the Europa League spot. But let me know in the comments if you'd like to see sort of a part 2 to this Saving Burnley series. As we won the Premier League, we gained a European spot in the Champions League. We also won the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup as well. We managed to win a treble in our first season, which is quite good. But I attribute my major success to my signings. We brought in sort of a very strong former Manchester United and an Icelandic sort of core. So thanks, guys. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really do recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just going looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon and Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce